people are curious about RV life and how it's different. Definitely some differences. Some of them are different because we are living, like, we're boondocking, so we're living out in the middle of, essentially in the middle of nowhere instead of at an RV park. But we're still going to cover some of those big differences today. The first one that I'll mention, and it's a really small one, is having to tell people how to open your door and help them get out of your home. It's true. It's really hard for a lot of people that aren't familiar with RVs. It was hard for me when we first got the RV to get out of our house. But it's true, so let me show you. Alright, this can be tricky, right? There's all these different things. This is the lock. Locked, unlock. This you can like pull the door shut with. This is the handle, so you have to like put your hand in there like that and push. It's not hard, but people all the time are stuck in their RV. One thing you may have noticed is that I don't often have my hair fixed in these videos, and that's just not like me. Like prior to RV living, my hair would always, it's hot in here. My hair would always be fixed and like curled or straightened or whatever, and I almost never wore it in a ponytail. But boondocking especially has really changed that because showers are short, and like some days I don't wash my hair. That's just the truth. But even more than that is that the generator can't really heat up my straightener and curling wand all the way, and it's just like super hard on our outlets and will like throw a breaker pretty easily. So as a result, ponytail a lot. If I'm gonna curl my hair, straighten my hair, I have to do it at Planet Fitness where we shower. Like if we want to take a nice long like relaxing shower, we shower at Planet Fitness, and I have to wash and dry my hair there. So that's something that's different. It's not necessarily different if you're not boondocking. Like if you are in an RV campground, then whatever, it's not that big of a deal. But boondocking, definitely have to get into the ponytail life, I guess. The next thing that's really different about RV life is going to the laundromat. Prior to having an RV, I never went to a laundromat. I did laundry in our house. But now we have to do laundry at the laundromat, or if there's laundry facilities in an RV campground that we're staying in, we can do them there. But there are definitely not laundry facilities when you're boondocking. You have to have quarters in order to do laundry, which I apparently am out of. So, gotta go get quarters. Now, the fun part. So one of my favorite things about Arizona is it is March and I'm outside eating, which is great. Definitely probably wouldn't be doing that right now in Virginia. I think they got snow recently. And as long as you're in the shade, it's not miserable outside. So today it's like probably 87, but I'm in the shade and it's nice and cool and not miserable. Your water. This is especially like applicable to boondocking and not like RV camping. Like RV park campgrounds, is that your water has to be brought in or your RV has to be brought out. So we have 4 of these big jugs that we fill up with water. It's free here, so that's nice. And we just have this hose and we hook it up there and fill up these. And then when we get back to the RV, Tanner will later at some point take the water from here and put it in our water holding tank. We do sometimes have a little bit of trouble keeping everything charged. Phones, computers, whatever. And that's because we aren't plugged in out here when we're boondocking. So all of our power has to come from our batteries, our generator or our batteries. So we use this control panel. Basically, that's how much propane we have left. None, which is a problem. That's how much battery we have left right now. When that gets down to 1/3, or if we're not being very careful, when it gets down to E, then we have to turn on our generator. So that's it. That's basically what's different. We take quick showers. You can see on the control panel it had like black water, gray water, and fresh water. Obviously fresh water is the water that we bring in like I just showed you. Gray water is our water from our sinks and shower, and black water is our toilet water. Those do have to be emptied every so often, so that's another way life is different. We have to go into town since we're not in a campground, and we have to empty those. If you're in a campground, you probably have hookups, so you don't have to do that. But yeah, so like that's another way life is different. You gotta really conserve your water because you don't want to fill up those black and gray tanks too quickly. The fewer trips we can take into town, the better. And I guess one other way that life is different is our house has to be easy to pack away. So like all of our things have to be easily put into cabinets or totes or somewhere, because if we do need to go into town to fill up on propane or to empty our black or gray water, then we have to drive. And you can't have all your stuff just sliding around everywhere when you drive. We pull the slides in, we put everything away, and we hit the road. Speaking of that, our stove is propane, which like in a house you might have a propane gas stove, but the difference with ours is that our propane tank has to be filled up. So we're out here boondocking. If our propane runs out, then we have to pack everything up and go fix that, go get it filled up, which is the case right now. We are almost out of propane. I was trying to cook some chicken earlier and I think we're out. So Tanner will have to grill chicken later tonight instead, and hopefully he gets off work in time to get the propane fixed, because the fridge also runs off of propane when we are boondocking. So maybe that's 2 more things. So yeah, those are the ways that life is different when you're boondocking as opposed to living in a house. We'll do another video about like boondocking versus campground life. Hi Luna. Hi Luna. Don't kiss me. Just kidding. But yeah, so hope you learned something and enjoyed the video. Bye guys.